Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial, the famous song Love Me Tender, which you will find in detail in the description. So the original key is in D major, but to make it as easy as possible, I offer it in C major, with playing options to vary the repetitive monotony. So if you have played on an acoustic piano and this tone does not suit you, we'll have to transpose it one tone above to reach the original tone or another according to the register of your voice. On the other hand, if you have a digital piano, do not hesitate to use the transposition of this one. They are made for that. Consult the manual. If you do not know how to do it, it will be indicated to you in the chapter transpose or transposition. There are so many models, but it's always very simple and above all very useful for adjusting your voice once you have taken the notes of the harmonies that I'm going to show you. And of course, the last word, as usual on my channel, you will find in another video under the title guide the whole song to help you with the general understanding with many options. So let's start with the introduction from the really simplest possibilities. We are on the key of C. So I'm talking always in degrees and in the natural scale from C to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 in a root. Let me give you a trick for to recognize and make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. You will always find a semitone below root, okay, and on the top of the the octave, a semitone below the major 7 and a semitone below the 7. For example, root, third, fifth, 7. Root, third, fifth, major 7. So C major 7, C7. Really simplest in harmony. From the fifth is the sun minor dominant, and it's a major, a third major. That's the reason for that's the main difference between the both. But you see, it's very important to get the trick. It would be not a trick if it doesn't work on all the keys, of course. So we're on scale of C. So we're going to use for not the root position. You can play the root position. We see first all the structure of the song is 3 verse and 3 refrain, and the refrain are all the time the same. So I suggest to play to stay on the first verse and refrain, and then you adjust, you put all the lyrics on the other one, and then you have the guide for to help you, of course, for to making in place. So the first harmonies as first chord, it will be a C. So root, third, fifth. The first reverse, the root is coming on the top. The second one, that the sun major on the top, okay. And the third one, it will be we go back to the root position. So root position, the first one and the second. We're going to use this one, the G, the C, and E. So first we are playing in ballad. It will be really the most simplest, like this. Love me tender. The harmonies is inside the melodies is inside the harmonies. Love me tender. But we didn't play the melody because it's our voice who make the melody. We play the chord with our left hand and we put the bass with our left hand. You have really good point of view. I'm trying to avoid the fingers as not necessary. I mean, it will be more easy for you to see. Okay, so G, C, and E. Love me tender. D. Scale of D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. Root set fifth. It's only the first reverse. Okay, we're going to use the second one. Okay, the root is coming on the first on the top position, and the third major on the top. That's the second, and we go back after to the root position, but higher. Okay, good. This one. So A, D, and A sharp. Love me sweet, and then G. Scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. Root, 7 major, and fifth. So we have G, B, and D. Never let me go, and we go back to the root position. I carry on. You have made my life complete. D, really easy, okay? And I, G again, love you, and we resolve on the C, love you so, okay? So I know in time, really easy. The introduction really like this in ballad. That's the simplest possible. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Okay, and now I keep going on the refrain. Love me in the melody here on the E. Love me, C. Tender. You can play the root position, of course. We'll see after all the root position. You can have this choice, of course, but it's more interesting to play with the reverse, like this. Scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root third, fifth. The first reverse, like this. Okay, the root is coming on the top. So we have A flat, B, and E. And we play root with our left hand, of course. So again, love me tender, A minor, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Root sun minor. See, 3 semitone above the root. 4 semitone will be a third major. 3 semitone is a minor, sun minor. So root, sun minor, and fifth. So we have A, C, and E. Love me true. The reverse of, you can play the root position if you want, C7. So root, third, fifth, 7. You remember the scale, major 7, root. So 7, we are looking for the 7. So I keep the fifth in place, the 7 in place. That the third major is coming on the top. You see, it's just only a reverse like this. Okay. So we have G, B flat, and E, and we play the root with our left hand, and then we're landing on F. Oh my F, that's the sun major. Scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. So we have F, A, and C. All my dreams, from the major mode to the third minor. Okay, we're descending the A to A flat. All my dreams fulfill, and we go back to the C. And now, for my darling, A7, scale of A, we solve the scale of A. Roots at fifth 7. What I suggest is don't play again you can play in the root position if you want, but is to put the 7 on the bottom like this. Don't play the root again, because we are playing 2 times the root. Of course, if it's I didn't have the largest hand, but it's really easy to catch the both to make a double root, but you can play just only 1 note if you want. Okay, I mean, love me tender, love me true, all my dream, for example, fulfill, for my darling, I love you. D again, G again, and I always will. And at the end of the refrain, you see, it's really easy. So I'm playing for you again from the start. Everything will be clear. Slowly. Love me tender, C. D, love me sweet, G, never let me go, C. You have made my life, D, again, complete, and I, G, love you so, C. Refrain, love me tender, E7, A minor, love me true, C7, F, all my dream, F minor, fulfill, C, C again, for my darling, A7, I love you, D7, G, and I always will. So, and now on the refrain, you can have a little bit a passing chord. Here, love me tender, love me true, oh my dream fulfill. And now, for my darling. So it will be a B, 11 sharp. We say 11 sharp because it's an extension 1 2 3 on the scale of B. 1 2 3 4 5 6 measures and root 11 1 2 3 8 9 11 sharp. You see. So you play B flat, D, and E like this in the passing chord. For my darling, see again, C, B flat, whether 1 2 3. You can say also flat 5, 1 2 3 4 5, fifth, the fifth flat 5. Okay. Darling, okay. A7, I love you, D7, G again, and I always will. And now, if you want to play an academic, but it's maybe a monotone, but again, from the start, you start like this, you see. So with your left hand, you try to use the fifth. If you don't know exactly where is your fifth, I give you the name of the two notes that you need, and I revert the fifth like this: 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Love me tender, you see. And now, so you play C with your left hand, G, and on the D with the fifth, 1 2 3 4 5, then the A. So D and A, we return the A. You see the fifth. Okay. So D and A, love me sweet, G and D, never let me go, 2 3 4, you have made my life complete, and I love you so. So again, G and D, so C and G. You can play all the song like this. Okay, even the refrain, love me tender, but you had just only time to play only the root. Love me tender, love me true, and then on the F you have time to play the fifth because we are playing the major, the F major and the F minor. All my dreams full. So F and C. All my dreams fulfill, and then we go back on C. For, so, and now for, you can play just like this. For my darling, see, you have time to play the root and the fifth. So I mean the A and the E. Again, for my darling, I love you, you see. So for my darling, I love you. Okay, and then again the D, I love you, and then and I, G and D, love always will, C again. But you can also play, there's a lot, I give you a lot of options very simply as possible, and you decide it's up to you what you want to do it. Okay, so like this: for my darling, we're on a ballad. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Okay? So it's a short, or you can do for my, you play the C and the G, for my darling. Directly, you see, you use a fifth instead of the B flat, okay, flat 5, like this. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. You have the choice. So now let's have a look. If you're a little bit for make the transition between, it's a little bit of grade, because you can play and then you're landing on the next. Love me. So that's the second verse. Tender, and then love me long. You can play all the song like this. Okay, take me to your heart, pam, pom, pam, for it there that I belong and will never part. And the refrain will be the same. Love me tender, love me true, all my dream fulfill. For my darling, you see, I love you as simply as possible, and I always will. Okay, so and now if you'll make a little bit different way, you can add, for example, like this in ballad with a 9 of the C, love me tender, with the 7 of the D. You see, you play the 7 and the 7 and the 9. Okay, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7, the major 7. You play 7 with the C, the 9 with the E, the Sun major with the F sharp, and the 5th with the A. Okay, so C, E, F sharp, and A. Or you can play the 9 and the root and the 9. You decide this one or this one, like this. Love me tender, this one or this one. Love me sweet. And you can have this fancy, that it's an option also too. You're descending the scale of the G. A, G, G flat, E, D, C, B, A, and boom, you're landing on the G, like this, in time. Love me tender, love me sweet. You see? And boom, G, never let me. Same thing, you can use a 9 if you want. Why I'm saying 9? Because it's extension 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root 9. It's an extension with a 9. Okay? Okay? Never let me. And you can play between the bows. You see? Never let me go. Or you can use, if you want, in tradition, the pentatonic scale. Pentatonic scale from the C to C, root, the second, the third. You didn't play the fourth, you play the fifth, you play the sixth, but not the major 7. Penta, it means 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and root. Okay. It's working pretty good on this sort of a song. Okay. So again, love me tender, for example. Love me sweet, never let me go. So you have another option, fancy to do it. It's to keep going on the C, but you see, you are playing the F, the reverse of the F. So from you keep the root in place, but the G, instead of G you play A, and instead of E, the F, like this, you see? It's a F. flat. Let's make a color different, more bluesy. So again, love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. For example, or nothing, of course, you carry on. You have made my life complete. So now you can make transition between with interval if you want, like this: 1, 2, 3, and G. You play D from the. You use the intervals. I mean 2 notes, and you follow with your hand. So D, F sharp, E with your left hand, E with G. And F sharp with A, and then boom, G, bam, 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 or just with 1 note, like this, and then boom, G. You are made my life complete. You see, like this, boom, boom, and then, and I can ring, you see, and I love you so. So you can use some transition like this, and when you are on the upper position like this, you can descending all the scale of the C, for example, and then boom, love me. You can play also in different way like this, love me tender. Like this, for example, with 1 note, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. All those songs like this, if you want. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, you see, like this. Same thing for the refrain. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you see, and I always will. So interesting also too. Okay, you have a lot of possibilities. So and I give you the options as simply as really simply, and you decide, of course. So and now you can play maybe love me tender, love me sweet. You can ring like this. Never let me go. Can use also bum bum bum. You can make transition with intervals from here, you see. So C and E, like we're still going on the D, like bum 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 bum. Okay, so C with E, you carry on with you follow with D and F, and then you are going to on the E flat and the G flat, and on the E and the G. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then like this. Love me tender, love me sweet. For example, never let me go. 2, 3, 4, and then boom, you have met. You see. But if you don't want, you didn't play, of course, like this. Let me go, and then, for example, and then. Play in the root position also, like this, as simply as love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. You see, and then on the refrains, exactly like this, on the root position, you can make more simply as love me tender, E, A minor, love me see, F, all my dream, F minor, fulfill, see, for my darling, A, I love you, and I, G, always will, you see. But it's more interesting to do like this, love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You can start from here if you want, from the C, and then you ascending like this from the, you say the reverse. For example, you have made my life, you see, you have made my life complete. You can make a mix, and I love you so, bam bam bam, for example, and then on the refrain, love me tender, 1, 2, 3, and 4, A minor, love me, you can descending with the root on the A to the flat, love me, you see, true, and then you resolve on the C7, you see, love me true, see, and then you can descending the scale of F you want, you see, the scale of F, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the major 7, and the root. Okay, so and then boom, and oh, can use a 9 if you want sometime, you see, all my dreams. F. You can use a 6 if you want on the minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So C and the D like this. Fulfill. You see, on the pentatonic scale. For example, okay, and then for my darling, I love you, and I always will. So I at the end, for if I want to finish the song, I'm a little bit in trouble because on the score, original score, that's if it's finishing by a half verse like this. When at last my dreams come true, darling, this I know, and happiness will follow you. And then everywhere you go. But on when Elvis Presley sang the song in 1956 on the recording, I have heard that's a verse that doesn't exist. I mean, it exists of course because he sung on the song, but it's he say on the verse, love me tender, love me when we are far apart. So you decide, I'll be you even then, deep within your heart. And you finish the song. The end of the song will be on the refrain. Well, love me tender, okay, love me true, all my dream fulfill, and then for my darling, I love you, and I always will. You can finish like this if you want. So I don't know where is it true. No. So you decide, you know, of course, the song like me. So you decide, but you can also, bum, 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 you can make a fancy like this with the F, E minor 6, D minor 7, and C. You see, bum, 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 bum. Okay. Or a little bit upgrade, bum, 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 bum. And then at the G7, Well, there's a lot of possibility, of course. So, but me, I've tried to play for you the original score. So you can finish like this: when I lost my dream come true, darling, this I know. And then now, happiness will follow you. So what I said, you play G with the F, F, A, C, every. You can stay on the G or the accompaniment where you, F, G, and you finish like this, or with an arpeggio. It's up to you. There's a lot of possibility. So now what I suggest is to show you a little bit of rhythm like this. I've done that on the third verse and the refrain. So I'm playing the third one. Okay, love me. It's same thing. You play the root and the fifth. Okay, it's like what I'm really appreciate the bossa. Love me tender. For example, you see, love me dear. So the D and the A, G. You can have some time this chromatic upscale like this. It depends if you are really free of your left hand. So again, love me tender, love me dear, like this or like that, the 7 or the 9, okay? Tell me you are mine. So you can do that also. C, B, A, G, C, pa, dum, pam, pam, and then, so fancy, I'll be your through. D, over year, G, till the end of time, pam, pa, dum, ba, da. Love me tender, E, okay, bum, 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 A minor, love me true, bum, 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 ba, da, da, ba. All my dream fulfill, pam, pa, pa, da, ma. For my darling, okay, so C, B flat, okay, or again, for my darling, A7, D7, I love you, G, and I always will. So when at last my dreams come true, see, you can play the D on the reverse, okay, where you want, okay. Dreams come true, G, darling, G9, well, darling, this I know, happiness will follow you, and then everywhere you go. For example, okay? So you decide, I mean, you can make, normally it's like this, you see, bum, 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 love me really slowly, like in slow motion, tender, love me sweet, never let me go, bum, 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 you have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I decide what you appreciate, what you want to do. You see, I hope you have all the tools for to make a so beautiful song, and you will find in this song in the new playlist that I'm started, that I'm called standard, because it's a standard of the really big success. But I've loved these songs from always, from I was little children. And if you have the curiosity to explore all my channel, you may be discovering my passion for Michel Legrand, that I dedicate a big playlist, a long playlist. And you will maybe also discovering my passion for the Latin song, a big playlist also too, and for the king of the bossa nova, Carlos Tom Jobim, the fabulous poet Vinicius de Moraes, and a lot of composers like Chico Buarque from bossa nova. I love that also too. This is my lux. Is to just to just and to offer to you all the songs that I'm playing. That's all the songs that I'm love from always, from any time. So thank you very much for your attention, your passion, and to sharing your time with me. And because it's a question of altruism, and I'm really happy to do all those tutorials as simply as possible for the beginners, as I didn't have any pretension, and this is only for beginners. This is only in the frame of the house. We didn't make a scene. A show with that, but we can take our pleasure, really pleasure, and enjoy. That the word, to enjoy our life. To sing and play all those fabulous songs. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again on my channel again. And I tell you bye bye, and don't forget, enjoy. Thank you, bye bye.